Well, hello, my dear companions. Welcome back. Chapter 6.
Who goes there?
Last
That
episode we...
nightmare again.
Oh,
need a drink.
what? So this... So the whole asylum was just a dream? Yeah, we're here. Okay, that's... Okay, here we go. Yeah, now the FPS is much better. Last episode I had a lot of trouble due to the gas. Here we go.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I
Insane.
sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
A few hours. Hey, man.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
Kinda did.
There are things I can't explain.
Was
Tell
the
us.
asylum a dream?
What happened?
Talk to Bradley, sorry, was the object of a cult. Might be onto the lead. Talk to Colden. Oh, so I can choose to prefer one of them. Let's go with occultism.
I saw people in hoods. They had stolen Mrs. Hawkins' paintings.
Who are you talking about? Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know, but they were a threat. They've taken over the caves under the mansion. They were performing some kind of ritual. One of the entryways was under Charles Hawkins' office.
We suspect Mr. Hawkins of being involved.
My patients believe the old islanders used to worship primitive sea gods. Could they be the focus of the cult?
Am I hearing this right?
So you think me gullible?
No, not at all.
What else did you uncover, Mr. Pierce?
Should I focus on one of them? I would like to talk with Bradley, you know, but let's go on to
I
with
met
the
a
lead.
Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
He got messed
I'm
up.
not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
The Shambler.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
It's not.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
Okay.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
Oh, we're gonna
I don't
tell her.
agree. She deserves the truth.
Oh,
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
oh my god, I love these choices. Stay prudent for now.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation
Yeah.
for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
It said this choice will affect our destiny. I love this. I love this so much. Sanders' widow, but where? I guess we're gonna head away from here. Leave, yes. Yes, here we go. Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decides to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. The Shambler. I wonder how many endings there are, or if, yeah, it would be interesting. So really check out the game if you love horror, and I mean, I don't think any playthrough will be really the same. So yeah, see you soon. Boom. Here we go. The loading screens are kind
What
of
can
long
I do
sometimes.
for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well.
Hey,
Look
cat.
who's here.
Okay, this is awkward.
You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker.
Why did they meet?
This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Oh boy.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him
Yeah.
the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
He must be fucking healed. Okay, let's see here. It was not wrong here. Oh, we could say that he died screaming. Let's go with the psychology. I think we have a lot.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words.
Effect of
Nobody in
destiny.
that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind.
I know.
need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Let's look up his folder. Oh my god. Let's go with this one.
It's terrible what
Don't have
happened
enough.
to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you.
Oh,
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
oh boy. This is hard. Tell me about the dimensional shambler. Yeah, shambler.
I deduce that your husband already mentioned this dimensional shambler.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself.
We're gonna do
If you
that.
feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Oh, cool. Because when we talked with him, we could pick to learn more about what the whole Shambler thing was. And if we didn't pick that choice, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be able to have this part of the conversation with her. So it's so cool with all the choices.
Did she really care for him after all?
Well, the body of deceased body, I'm sorry to inform you that I cannot agree with to return his body to you.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Okay, nice. Oh, investigation, yes. Here we go.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
Lovers.
A house of artists. A house of artists. Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
Because it was possessed. It was like a gateway, maybe, for the dream god. Now what? Oh, here.
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
He bought the Shambler and that opened up a gateway, so he was kinda opened up to Cthulhu or Call of Cthulhu. Come on, girl.
She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates.
Yeah.
Why?
Maybe it's grotesque. Yeah.
The Shambler. I need to see it.
Dude! Yeah, it drove him mad. Oh, here. Medicine book. Nice. Can we make some upgrades? We have... How much do we have? Yeah, 7 points. Wow, that's good. Let's go with investigation. We only have 4 though, but which one should we go for? I'm not really that interested in this hidden thing too. Actually, let's pick this to go with this to max. Investigation. It kind of feels like the essence of what we are, and we can pick locks better, so let's go with that. Oh, hey, hey. Would you read the book? Let's read it. This will affect your destiny. What? Monsters and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that I'm beginning to believe they exist. And Francis told us, try to not believe in this, because then they will exist. Cool. I love it.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective.
Yes.
Try not to make a habit of it.
I won't.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others.
Damn.
What have you come looking for in this gallery?
The Shambler. Let's go with it. It's one for try.
I have a well-off client in Boston who heard about the death of Francis Sanders and wanted me to size up his estate before making an offer to his widow.
Nice story. Bad lie. Learn how to dupe, detective.
Damn it.
But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
I'm pretty sure she won't tell us.
All's
let's just
fair
go.
in love and war, I suppose.
Dennis Gallery, cool.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Can't be the architect of your fall. She knew how dangerous. But why didn't she just destroy it then? Oh, this isn't good. We can hide. Why would we need to hide here? Look at all this, wow. How did it look exactly? Oh, I see it. Back there. I guess let's just check the other rooms if we can see something awesome.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Well, I think it's kind of interesting, so why not? Okay, look, let's watch
The
this.
man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
But if we... Okay, this is gonna turn us mad, probably. Here we go. What even is it? Boom. Bro. Yeah, we need to hide. Oh boy. No. No.
What the hell was that?
We're gonna die. This is when we 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 die. Where are we supposed to go even? We have seen this. Yeah.
What the hell was that?
Hide in the closet, but... Oh,
I can't even touch it.
Oh my god. I was supposed to go in here. We're going insane. We need... Go away! Yes!
Damn!
That's what I
This
thought.
dagger looks different.
Bro. Can actually defend myself. Bro. Damn it. Yeah, the dagger looks different, so let's try it. There's so many daggers in here. Please. Yes! I've been playing for literally like half an hour at least off camera.
What's the matter with you?
There were so many daggers to choose from, and each time you try to
You
pick
sure
one
you won't
up,
be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Okay. Paint was cursed. I was attacked by a creature. I drank a bit too much. She won't believe us, but still, I want to tell her. There were so many daggers to choose from, and each time you had to break the glass, and that will trigger the shambler to come. So it took me forever, but the dagger in the left room back there that he says looks different with the eye on. That's the one.
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
What? She believes us? You know about the monster?
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater.
Cool.
He'll tell you all about it.
Okay.
From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
Okay. Give me information for free of charge. Let's go with talk with Drake.
The creature. This dagger was the only weapon capable of pushing it back. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you want. I'm
Oh,
staying
damn.
here to talk business with Irene.
What? Okay, there we go. One video per each chapter. Hope you enjoyed. That was a Shambler. Damn. See you in the next part. Stay awesome. See you soon. Toodeloo.